To live stream the meeting, trying to live stream the meeting. And oh, here we go. I think we are actually live now. We are live. Let's
Oh, you
vote for that.
scheduled an event. It says this live event will begin in 3 minutes.
Will it?
Oh, maybe. Oh, dear.
Great news. It's all going so well.
It's really, really going well, isn't it? What? I guess.
Okay, I think we're live. I think we're good to go.
Okay, we're live. Okay.
What an odyssey it's been.
Hello, welcome. It's the quiz. What a wonderful
my
time.
gosh.
We're trying some new technology, but that's not what's going wrong.
My Wi-Fi is pretty shocking. I think potentially I might look to try and do it from college next week, just because our Wi-Fi is struggling under the load of 7 people using it, and I think that may be what's to blame for a lot of this.
Hopefully, yeah, just this time. Jack, do you want to share it on Hillbeat SLC and stuff?
Yes, absolutely. It is on it right now. Obviously, don't want to open too many tabs because I'll probably end up breaking my Wi-Fi again. But let's cross that bridge.
Yeah, it's a great time. Let them in. Release Twitch chat.
Okay.
We've got 5 viewers already. 5.
People are keen.
That's probably about 1 million teams, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so.
1 million Zoom, I guess. Million Zoom of the world we're gonna make. No, we can't sing. We're not allowed to sing, otherwise we'll get copyright strike.
Do you not remember the issue that happened last time we were doing this? Do you know so many of our quizzes have actually been demonetized?
Really?
Yeah, they actually genuinely have, because of, I don't know
why.
For what? I don't know, but they have been. They like loads of the Hillbeat videos are demonetized.
We're as family friendly as it comes.
I know. Something obviously has gone wrong somewhere in the line.
Honestly, Jack wants to make loads of rude jokes all the time. But I say, no, don't. He doesn't.
I know. Thank you. Oh, no. Not going well. I almost posted the link to our current Zoom meeting.
Oh, that would have been interesting.
Instead of the
Jack's doing really well at the moment. It's the first time we've done it in a while. Not for you, actually. I've
done it 3 times in the last 2 weeks.
Hello, if you're joining us. If you're joining us later, if you're come skip on for another 5 minutes or so, and then we'll actually start the quiz. But we're letting people come in right now.
I think currently I'm kind of in awe that my Wi-Fi is being stable for so long. I think it's definitely going to collapse very shortly.
Yeah. If you see it say Jack and it not show his face, that might be because he's preserving internet.
I'm not at the moment though. I mean,
one minute. Yeah, we can see your face.
Multimedia.
Glory. Jack, have you posted?
Okay. Yeah. Posted. Yep.
There we go.
I know. Who'd have thought?
After all these weeks of playtime yet?
No.
Oh, you share it in Fresh 2020?
Oh yeah, that's true. I need to do that, don't I? God, I just want to preserve my internet so much. I'm trying to do minimal things.
Okay, I'll share it in Playtime. You share it in Fresh 2020.
Yeah. Okay. Good. That's decent. I can go for that. Okay. Done.
Oh, look at this. It's all going without a hitch. And there's a new update. Obviously, on screen, we've got international superstar and friend of the show for you to identify, who's been zoomed in. But also, there's a link. And if you follow that link, type in what it says, bit.ly/VBQ answer sheet. It will take you to a Google Docs form, which is how we're doing the answers now.
It's very exciting.
It's a new way of doing it. So one person in your team, you can write your answers on this form, and then it'll be marked by a real person. Kieran and Lawrence, we've got doing that today. We're very
don't give it away. Don't give away behind the scenes information.
2 mystery people we've got doing that today. And so we'll make it, we'll make it a little bit fairer. We'll know there'll be no cheating.
Do you want me to? I'll provide a bit of backstory on why we're introducing this new method of marking, in the effort to look towards physical quizzes, which hopefully should be very soon. All the while making it COVID secure. We should hopefully remove the need for pen and paper, but we still need to mark them, because if it's for a £20 bar tab for real money, we can't trust people to mark their own things. we weren't born yesterday, so hence these online forms are going to come out. So we're going to give them a trial run while they're still virtual, just to see how they go and see if people like them.
It's a great time.
Great time.
If you're joining us, welcome to the quiz. There's all sorts of people.
Welcome.
There's all sorts of rounds coming up. All sorts of fun and levity. Who knows what will happen? It's a great time.
Fun and levity.
If you're just joining us now, follow that link. Type bit.ly/VBQ answer sheet into your standard internet browser.
Hugo.
Sorry about my jargon. And that'll take you to the answer sheet. It's a great time.
I just realised that VBQ stands for Vern Bar Quiz.
Yeah, it's not even a random string of letters. It is
amazing. How are we doing?
So many people already.
I know.
Just a little bit of housekeeping. We're about. So you're seeing what we've said 20 seconds ago. So if you say something in the live chat, which please do, we will see it. To you, we will react to it 20 seconds after you send it. Even if
who knows when I'll see it? I'll probably see it.
Me and Jack are just going to do a little speed test. Well, I count to 3, and then I say go, and Jack tries to say go at the same time as me. And that will show how the delay between me and Jack. You ready, Jack?
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, go.
Go.
Okay, so there's about a 5-second delay between me and Jack, so that's going to make things exciting as well.
No, Hugo, don't worry. I was just having you on. Do it again.
Were you just fooling around?
I was just joshing you around. Just have another go. Go on. Have another go.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, go.
Go. There you go.
Okay. It's not excellent, but it's acceptable.
Instantaneous.
Could be a lot less bad, I guess. It's the quiz. It's gonna be a great time.
Very exciting. So we've got 5 excellent rounds for you today, I'm pretty sure. From what I've seen on the
I'd say 2 excellent rounds. No, I'm joking. 5 excellent rounds.
Cannot wait. I've missed this, Hugo. I've missed doing a quiz, although I'm not gonna lie, I did 3 last week. However, I've still missed it. It's been too long. Long.
We haven't had the classic Jack and Hugo chemistry. No. Polite conversation. What my nan calls being nice to each other. She started watching an episode and said it was a little bit too much of Hugo and Jack being nice to each other. So we promised to not be nice to each other anymore.
What does she mean by that? I mean, if she's watching,
I think she meant like friendly banter.
Oh, fair enough.
I like the way she phrased it. You might notice there's a face on screen, international superstar and friend of the show, their face has been zoomed in on. Can you tell us who it is? This person is the official ENTCOM mascot.
Whoa,
Vern Bar Quiz mascot title. For Michaelmas 2020.
I think there's going to be a short list potentially. Although I'm pretty sure we already know who the winner's going to be, and it is going to be this person.
Yeah.
A standout figure.
It's even a person, who knows?
In all walks of life. A role model for me, I'm sure. A role model for you as well.
I'd say so.
Yeah.
Follow that link that's there, and then you'll get to the answer sheet, and that's how we're doing answers now. You might also want to have a piece of paper and write down your answers in front of you, because these will be marked not by you, but if you want to see how well you're doing as we're going through the answers, then that might be an idea.
We're offering them so many different ways to do it, Hugo.
I know.
Exciting.
Honestly, he says we don't offer lots. It's a great time. How are you, Jack? Are you well?
I'm okay. I'm still coming off, I still find it very surreal not to be doing Freshers Week. It took up almost every single brain cell I had.
For those who don't know, Jack, introduce yourself.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jack, and I'm your social sec for these 2 terms until Easter. Hopefully you will enjoy your time at Hillbead for those 2 terms. I will try my best to make it as enjoyable as possible. And hopefully these quizzes will be a regular thing for the entire time. Hopefully we'll be physical. I'm still on it. Don't you worry. I'm like a dog to a bone. I'm pursuing these a physical quiz is going to happen. So just
Honestly.
bear with
And
me.
then you tell
Bear
me
with
to
me.
introduce myself, Jack.
Yes, Hugo, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Hugo, coming at you live from sunny Spain. Not actually sunny Spain. I am currently on Crossgate, but it's a wonderful time. I am your keeper of the college chastity, as of recently.
Apparently.
A role which means I have to present the quiz this term. I need to get a new
Hugo,
jumper for you that says Hugo Bush, keeper of the college chastity.
how do you feel that you were almost keeper of the college sledges, but you're pipped to the post?
No, I didn't go. I didn't run for it.
You gallantly stepped down from the.
I just realised the Alphabet family would do a better job. That's how
Yeah,
it
that's
goes.
fair enough. They were going to buy us new sledges, so I really hope they hold us to that. Or we
Right,
hold
so
it
without
to
any
that.
further ado, I reckon we should make a start.
Yep, let's go.
Okay, this is National Superstar in front of the show while we've been chatting rubbish. Of course. Hang on. Oh dear. Okay. It was Rita. Rita from Flushed Away.
No way.
Everyone's favourite rat.
I cannot believe Rita's friend of the show. I mean,
Honestly.
what do we do right to get that to happen?
She's constantly saying things like, I really love the Vern Bar Quiz. If I was at the quiz right now, which she can't make it, unfortunately. She's got
Is she not?
No, she's got a meeting. But she said that if she was here, she would go type into her Google Chrome tab bit.ly/bbq
Chrome?
answer sheet.
Are we sponsored by
She uses
Google Chrome now,
Chrome
Hugo?
actually, no, she uses Safari, doesn't she? I bet.
She uses Mozilla Firefox. I mean,
That's so true. Safari.
Is there another browser to use? I don't think there is.
Muthia, thank you.
sorry. You're in
Fire
Tenerife
Fox.
as well for you're abroad. I guess you've got to say everything in Spanish.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah. So welcome
go.
to the quiz.
Come on.
Follow this link and it will take you to the place where you can put the answers.
Let's go. Come on, let's go.
Without any further ado, we're going to do the links round. I'm reading out the links round. For some reason, there's a picture of Zelda in the background.
Let's say
But this is our links round.
there. At Zoe Forbes.
So, links. The links round, we're going to ask you 9 general knowledge questions and then a 10th question, which will be, what is the link between all the answers of the first 9 questions? For example, they might all be, I don't know, parts of the body. And so if a question might be, oh gosh, why did I put myself on the spot on this? The link might be vegetables, and it will be like, what's that?
Stop.
What's that
They
building
know.
in London? And the answer will be the gherkin.
They know what they're doing. Let's go. Let's go. Question number 1.
Okay, question number 1. It's like the game Linky if you ever played that, but with more questions. Okay, question number 1. Which empress and claimant to the throne of England was the daughter of King Henry I? Which empress and claimant to the throne of England was the daughter of King Henry I?
This is one for all you history buffs out there.
Mm.
Or not. I mean, I don't know when this person was around.
I guess she would dress to impress.
Oh, nice. Already coming out with some big ones.
That's it. Sorry to knock it out of the park like that.
It's question 1. You've got to save some for later in the quiz.
Yeah, true.
Question number 2.
Question number 2. What is the common name for marine animals of the phylum Porifera?
Are you 100% sure that you pronounced that right?
Yes.
100%?
What is the common name for marine animals of the phylum Porifera?
I think it's pronounced porifera.
Peripheral. I like peripheral vision.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe that's a clue.
Potentially. So
as you can see in the corner there, there's still a link. If you've not found our answer sheet yet, where you input your answers as we go along, there's a little link in the corner, bit.ly/VBQ answer
If
sheet.
they haven't found that Google form, I'm slightly concerned. It's everywhere.
It's everywhere these days, honestly. Question number 3. We're just trialing this. We might not necessarily, but we're also trialing question number 3. Which English actor starred as Tommy Johnson in The Football Factory? Which English actor starred as Tommy Johnson in The Football Factory?
Hugo.
Oh yeah.
If you were to design a football factory,
yeah,
would you design it to be? How would you design it?
How would I design it? Okay, I would have obviously the machine that makes the footballs.
Yeah. Crucial, arguably.
And I just put that in a room. Put that in a big room. I guess it has to be a factory, so it's like a tall room.
Yeah, that makes sense. Would you go for the traditional design of like the black and white like pentagons, or would you go a bit more kind of new age?
I'll read out the next question, and then we'll discuss that interesting proposition. Question number 4. The defining characteristics of mead is that the majority of the beverage's fermentable sugar is derived from blank.
Oh,
The defining
you
characteristic
go.
of mead is that the majority of the beverage's fermentable sugar is derived from blank. Complete
You
the
know
sentence
this.
taken from Wikipedia.
You know how much I love mead.
Oh, Jack
He
really
knows
loves
this.
mead.
I do love mead.
Honestly, if Jack could design a football, the pattern would be covered in mead.
I think that's right. I mean, I can't see any problems with that.
This
I think it
round,
would.
by the way, brought to us by the lovely Kieran Duggan.
Hey, is that the same Kieran that's marking? Oh,
We don't know
surely
who's marking.
not.
We don't know who's marking today.
No.
We've got some friends marking, so you don't need to worry about spelling. It's not
Mm,
like it's being marked by a machine. It was being because we can't do that. We're not clear enough for that.
acquaintances, I think probably.
Yeah, our acquaintances. Yeah, not acquaintances of the show.
Yeah. Question 5.
Question number 5. Which 2009 film, directed by Larry Charles, was banned in Ukraine due in part to scenes of offensive nature never shown in Ukraine? Which 2009 film, directed by Larry Charles, was banned in Ukraine due in part to scenes of offensive nature never shown in Ukraine?
Wow. This is one for all you film buffs out there.
Have you ever seen the Ukrainian Job? It's like the Italian Job, but the Ukrainian version.
Who stars in it? Who on the spot there, didn't I?
Joan Cusack.
Oh, John Cusack's sister.
Yeah, it is actually.
Yeah, it is. I know.
Obviously, Charles Martinet.
The voice of Mario.
The voice of Mario, yeah. Okay, question number 6. What is the 3-letter initialism for the voting system used to elect members of the Irish Parliament? Obviously, Dáil Éireann. Éireann.
Are you impressed that I knew that Charles Martinet was the voice of Mario?
I'm impressed that I knew
Yeah, I was.
the
That was
voice of
very
Mario.
off brand. You to know that.
What is the 3-letter initialism for the voting system used to elect members of the Irish Parliament? I'm going to say, with this one, don't worry too much about the fact it's Ireland. And 2, don't worry too much about this answer in terms of getting the link.
So basically, you're saying you go, don't worry about this question at all.
Yeah. If you had to skip a question, it might be this one. But it's not as difficult. I mean, it's not as difficult as it looks. It's not. The answer isn't in Irish language or anything.
Okay, you convinced me. Oh, Hugo, what's that? Is that your bottle?
No, I had it for a while. How about you?
Yeah, I don't know. I think I've seen it before.
You want to know what's in it, Jack?
What?
I'm not going to tell you.
That's so.
I'm sorry. It's whole milk. Question number 7. Which Argentine goalkeeper started for Manchester City in the 2016 League Cup final?
Full fat or semi-skimmed?
Which Argentine goalkeeper started for Manchester City in the 2016 League Cup final? Now, what it is, Jack, is it's half whole milk and half triple cream.
No, it's not. That's really awful.
Jack, I don't think triple cream's a thing.
It could be. You are a dairy farm. I just trust you on these things.
I personally never ran a dairy farm.
I think you did. You're the power behind the throne.
My dear father, who is in Cornwall, our father in Cornwall used to run a dairy farm, but now he's a vicar. The classic combo. Right, question number 7.
Question number 8.
Gosh, literally stop worrying about my numbers. I can't pronounce numbers.
Someone's got to.
Irma Gob is. Oh, I really like that name. I hadn't thought about that before. Irma Gob is the girlfriend of which mini driving comedy character? Irma Gob is the girlfriend of which mini driving comedy character?
Hugo, do you like how Irma Gob sounds a bit like oh my god?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, that's clever. Just by the way, if you're just joining us now, there's a link in the corner, and that'll take you to a Google form so you can input your answers.
Oh dear. Do you know? No, I don't want to say that actually. I don't know anything about this question. I wouldn't even know where to start. I've never heard of
Do you know,
Ermengarde.
Jack? Let's do the next one. Question number 9. By what name was Octavian, member of the Second Triumvirate, better known? By what name was Octavian, member of the Second Triumvirate, better known, and also later known as? Jack, did you know? In the background, obviously, we've got Zelda. But Zelda actually isn't the name of the monster. It's the name of the scientist. The monster's called Zelda's
So
Monster.
awful. I really couldn't wait to see where you're going with that, and it was just as awful as I thought it would be.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, you learn something new every day, I guess. So,
No, Jack. Ratatouille isn't actually the name of the
question number
princess.
10, please.
Question number 10. What's the link? What's the link between the first 10 questions? I'm sorry. I'm so overexcited because we're coming back. I'm chatting so much rubbish.
It's
Please
okay.
forgive
It's
me.
okay. We'll
What's the
we'll
link?
get through it. We'll get
So
through
what's the
it.
link between the first 9 answers? I'm going to go through them again quickly. What empress and claimant to the throne of England was the daughter of King Henry I? What is the common name for marine animals of the phylum Porifera? Which English actor starred as Tommy Johnson in The Football Factory? Question number 4. The defining characteristic of mead is that the majority of the beverage's fermentable sugar is derived from blank. In which 2009 film, directed by Larry Charles, was banned in the Ukraine due in part to scenes of offensive nature never shown in Ukraine? Question number 6. What is the 3-letter initialism for the voting system used to elect members of the Irish Parliament? Question number 7. Which Argentine goalkeeper started for Manchester City in the 2016 League Cup final? Question number 8. Irma Gob is the girlfriend of which mini driving comedy character? Question number 9. By what name was Octavian, member of the Second Triumvirate, better known? And question number 10. Of course, what's the link? There we go.
What is the link? I have absolutely no idea. So
Do
I'll
you
be
want me to tell you
very
what the link is?
excited.
Okay, the link is. Nice try, Hildy.
Splendid.
Who would have thought?
Yeah, nice. Sorry, I'm just writing in the chat. Don't worry about me. Give me a second.
What, you just writing good? Wow.
I put some emojis in there
of a
as
little
well.
box cat.
Um,
Okay. So the first round we have a links round. The second to last round we have a specialist round, and the 5th round is a wipeout. We'll get to that. The next round is a bit of a potluck type thing. What we're gonna eat? Who knows what we're gonna get? So Jack, you're reading this one out, but this is one I've made, which of course everyone was asking for it. It's about rooms. It's about rooms. Jack, don't you love a room?
I do love a room. I remember you pitching me this idea a couple of days ago, and I did forget that you'd done this, and now it's all rushing back. So really exciting.
The concept is it's very simple. It's just 10 questions about rooms. Can you answer the questions about rooms?
What made you
Here we
come
go,
up with
Jack.
this? Yeah, I'm happy. Let's go. Let's get started.
Okay, here we go.
Question number 1. Who was the lead actor in the 2015 film Room? Was it A, Alicia Vikander, B, Brie Larson, or C, Tommy Wiseau? Who was the lead actor in the 2015 film Room? Was it A, Alicia Vikander, B, Brie Larson, C, Tommy Wiseau? All brilliant actors and actresses.
That's so true.
All three.
It's probably my 3 top actors.
Top. Which way would you go? Well, where would you order them then? So how would you order those 3?
Obviously, like the alphabet, ABT.
Yeah, not right actually.
Question number 2.
Question number 2. According to the 1978 hit, in which room can you always find Jonah Louie during parties? According to the 1978 hit, in which room can you always find Jonah Louie during parties?
1978 sounds early, but I guess it's true. I just fact checked it.
A lot of songs like that. Loads of songs were written in the 60s. I could not believe they were written in the 60s, you know?
Like Jupiter by Holst.
I mean, yeah.
And Call Me Maybe, Carly Rae Jepsen's big hit.
Who'd have thought that?
Both written in the 60s.
She's gifted beyond her years. In fact, she wrote that.
And Greensleeves.
I tell you something, Hugo.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. It always blows my mind that most of the Beatles' work had been written and done before someone landed on the moon.
Okay, we don't want you to fanboy about the Beatles, Jack.
Absolutely blows my mind every time.
We at the Vern Bar Quiz, we have lots of friends of the show, but so our enemies of the show
No,
are
absolutely
the
not.
the 5 men who made up the Beatles. Question 3.
That's such a big question. Number 3: A Room with a View is a 1908 novel by which English writer? A Room with a View is a 1908 novel by which English writer?
You started this book.
I didn't.
I think you did.
Did I?
I think you started this book but never finished it.
I don't have a
I
lot of
remember in
books.
first year it was just under your bed the whole time.
No, it wasn't Room with a View. It
Was
was
it
Passage
not?
to India. It was Passage to India.
Oh, could be by the same author. I don't know. Let's not give
Oh,
it away.
potentially. Let's not. There's a potential. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, I really want. I still want to read it. It's on my to-do list.
Absolute
But
rot.
do you tell you what I'm currently reading, Hugo?
If you want.
My brother got it for me for my birthday. It is the entire works of Dune. It's 920 pages. It's I'm on page 20 so far, so I'm really getting through it.
You tell me about what June is after question number 4.
Question number 4: Which of the following is not a room in a standard Cluedo board? A. Conservatory. B. Drawing room. C. Lounge. D. Hall. Which of the following is not a room in a standard Cluedo board? A. Conservatory. B. Drawing room. C. Lounge. D. Hall. Hang on.
What's June, Jack? Where's he gone?
I'm back. Little preview into some of the things going on in my room at the moment. Which doesn't, yeah. This it is. I really don't explain it. There's a film coming out though in November potentially, starring Timothy Chalamet, which is an adaptation of the first half of the first book.
Well, there we go.
Yeah.
Question number 5.
In what room of a house would one normally find a valance? In what room of a house would one normally find a valance?
I've ordered a book actually, Jack, and it's about the Spanish Civil War from the perspective of a cow.
Sounds amazing. What?
Yeah.
To be fair, I've actually read something surprisingly similar to that.
Animal Farm, it's called.
No, you know the Michael Morpurgo book, Toro?
Yeah, it does sound quite similar.
About a boy in the Spanish Civil War who saves a bull who is meant to be like in the bullfighting arena.
Tell you what, you can tell Michael Morpurgo's not Spanish, can't you?
Yeah. It's set within the
wider
context.
Let's think. We're saying it in Spain. I guess it's going to have the Spanish Civil War, and I guess also going to have bullfighting in it.
I guess it's going to call it Toro.
Question number 6.
It's good though. Question number 6: Which television program has this room layout? Which television program has this room layout?
There's a picture on screen. What television program has this room layout?
See, like Annabelle knows where it's at. She's saying that she can no longer endorse this quiz if you don't like the Beatles. Don't worry, Annabelle. I love the Beatles. Hugo's just very cynical when it comes to
I just think we shouldn't idolize them to the point that they're not accountable for their actions, you know?
I don't think anyone does do that.
Well, it sounds like everyone does.
Fair enough.
The 6 members of the Beatles, of course: George Harrison, Ringo Starr, John Lennon, Paul McCartney, and George Best.
What about what's the name? You know the one that the conspiracy theories freaks you out. That's
why I said Paul McCartney twice.
Yeah. What's his actual name though?
Oh, Chris Evans.
I don't know if I'm familiar with that theory, Hugo.
As in the radio one. Question number 7.
Which room is an anagram of Oily Tim Tor? Which room is an anagram of Oily Tim Tor?
Do you remember your first Oily Tim Tor, Jack?
Absolutely not. I was in a haze of drunkenness.
Yeah, true.
What was I going to say? I'm trying to find out what the name of the fake Paul McCartney is. It's an excellent theory. I would recommend if anyone hasn't read it. It's really has so many. It's because it's why he's wearing like bare feet on the Abbey Road cover, because he's like it's a
He's
clue
dead.
to the fact that he's actually like died and that's his corpse.
We all know about Paul is dead. Let's time for question number 8, Jack.
Oh, Billy Shears.
There we go.
Number 8, which To Kill a Mockingbird character has a name containing a room of the house? Which To Kill a Mockingbird character has a name containing a room of the house? So according to the theory, McCartney died in a car crash, and to spare the public from grief, the surviving Beatles replaced him with the winner of a McCartney lookalike contest, sometimes identified as William Campbell or Billy Shears. And you know Billy Shears, that name comes up in loads of songs from Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band album.
Well, there we go.
At the start, I think it's the start of All You Need Is Love, when it goes like, I'm not gonna sing it, but they say Billy Shears right at the start, don't they?
What? What do they? What?
Yeah.
No, I don't like it. It really does creep me out. Question number 9.
Which legendary Cornish animal contains the word room backwards? Which legendary Cornish animal contains the word room backwards?
We're talking about it containing things backwards. There we go. And the legendary Cornish animal is not Hugo Bush.
How would you fit room backwards into your name, do you think?
Roomgo Bush. No, Hugo Rooms.
Awful.
No,
okay.
Hugo. No, it has to be.
I asked.
No, that's not backwards anyway. Anyway, it's
Question
fine.
number 10.
Don't worry about that. Question number 10, of course.
According to royal.uk, how many rooms are there in Buckingham Palace to the nearest 100? Well, no, nearest 100. UK, how many rooms are there in Buckingham Palace to the nearest 100?
Would the nearest 100 be always 100?
Yeah, I know. That's why I corrected myself.
I don't think that's how it works.
So people that were potentially had seen a quick glimpse of my room and got a bit disgusted. It's because our tumble dryer is broken at the moment, so I'm having to air my clothes. Don't
pretend your room's not messy normally, Jack.
I've turned a new leaf this year, Hugo.
Once me and Jack went on a
trip.
Once me and Jack went on a trip to Lidl, and we both took our backpacks with us. But Jack's backpack is so messy that he took a full backpack with him because he never empties it. He took a full backpack with him, and then just couldn't put any food in it because it was full, and took it all the way to Lidl.
I think it had like my laptop, my lecture notes in it.
Honestly, probably about 4 apples.
Probably about 4 apples.
Right, anyway, on with the quiz. It's time for a classic of the Vern Bar Quiz, round number 3. It's time for an anagram alphabet round. Whoa! Thank you very much to Charlotte for this round. So how it works is we're going to start with a question where the answer is just one letter. It's just one letter long. And we're going to be moving up. Question number 2 will be 2 letters long, and it will be the answer to the first question plus a letter. Question number 3 will be the letters of the answer to the second question. Add another letter, possibly jumbled up. And so each time you're adding a letter and jumbling them up to get the answers, and we're going up to a 10-letter word. So without any further ado, do drop a comment on the YouTube chat if you don't understand, but it's a classic, so you might have come across it before. So start with question number 1. In English, what is the most common letter at the start of words? In English, what is the most common letter at the start of words? We have a policy at the Vern Bar Quiz where if you don't think we're right, you're wrong, and we are right. Even if you prove us wrong, we're still right.
There's only one. There's one answer, and that's the answer that we've got written down. And if it's not what you've got, that's a shame.
Even if it's been long disproven, even if we've made a typo in the answer, that's still the answer we're taking. This is especially true now that you won't be marking your own.
Hugo,
but, it's a fun quiz. Don't not find it fun. Oh, my internet connection's unstable.
Oh, it's your fault, not mine.
All along. Question number 2. What is if in Spanish? What is if in Spanish?
Hugo.
Hiya.
Can we quickly do a latency test just to double check?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's fine because you're replying quite fast, but you can do it.
1, 2, 3, go.
Go. That's all right, actually.
It's okay.
Great news. Okay. Does this count towards your year abroad, Hugo? This
Yeah,
question.
yeah, because I've got the word "what's if" in Spanish. Yeah. Question number 3, which will be the answer to question number 2, plus a letter jumbled up. Okay. Question number 3. What is the male equivalent of dame? What is the male equivalent of dame? So you'll have the first answer, and then add a letter, and you get the second answer, and add a letter, you get the third answer. Kieran says, "Hi guys, love the show. Particularly love the anagraph, but can we have the shout out?" Yeah, here's a shout out. Shouting you out, Kieran.
I'm not going to shout you out just because I feel like if we start doing that, then everyone's going to ask for shout outs.
I don't think they will, and I think if they do, that's fine. Question number 4. Which verb describes the action in which bread or dough becomes bigger due to the action of yeast? What verb describes the action in which bread or dough becomes bigger due to the action of yeast? This, of course, is the answer to the question number 3, add a letter, jumbled up, maybe. Are you okay, Jack? Is one of us frozen? Is it me? Is it him?
No, I think it's me.
Okay, I can hear you.
Me, because your face is frozen for me.
Oh, that's just
Can you hear me?
I think that's just my face. I hear you. Yeah, you're very still though. I don't know who's going. Oh well. Question number 5.
Great news. Oh, we love technical issues at the Vern Bar Quiz.
Can you see that the slides changed, Jack?
It's what we love to see.
Question number 5. Which mixture of organic compounds?
Just changed for me.
Question number 5. Which mixture of organic compounds was involved in a recent arty TikTok trend? Which mixture of organic compounds was involved in a recent arty TikTok trend? This is the answer to question number 4. Add a letter, jumbled up. Oh, Alphabet Family are acing this round, of course. We should have seen this coming. Anagram Family these days. Hello, Jack. Can you hear me? So right in the YouTube chat, which of us Wi-Fi is bad because we don't know.
Hello.
Question number. Hi, Jack.
Hi.
Okay, great. Question number 6. Which common keyboard button is also a name for a loose page or section in a magazine? Which common keyboard button is also a name for a loose page or section in a magazine?
I think things are back to normal now, Hugo. I think I've got a theory about my Wi-Fi. I think it needs to get it out of its system, so it gets worse and worse and worse. Then then Zoom crashes, and then I reconnect, and it's okay for a bit.
Can a computer science student please verify that in the live chat?
I think that works.
So the Wi-Fi just needs to get the badness out of its system. Question number 7.
Oh, I'm so slow.
Oh, question number 6, by the way, of course, is the answer to question number 5, add a letter jumbled up. Question number 7 will be the answer to question 6, add a letter jumbled up. What is the plural form of the noun meaning an entity consisting of 3 parts? It is often associated with the Christian Trinity. What is the plural form of the noun, or adjective sometimes, meaning an entity consisting of 3 parts? It is often associated with the Christian Trinity.
I've got to say that the background for this round is masterfully chosen. If I could ever pick an anagraph background, it's lovely.
Hey, I pick most of the background. You never say one of mine's.
I'm sorry, Hugo. In future, I'll praise all your backgrounds.
This is probably the hardest question. This one, I will say that, because I feel like I know a reasonable amount about Christianity and the Trinity and stuff, and yet I hadn't heard of this word, but maybe you have. Question number 8. What is the medical term for the inflammation of a nerve? What is the medical term for the inflammation of a nerve? I'm glad we've settled down and got all the rubbish chat out of our system, Jack.
Yeah, I think that's definitely happened. I'm sure it won't ever feature again.
We're sure we had a few people drop off. I think one screen might have left. That's okay.
Understandably. Also, what we love to see is that it's happened that the round that you're reading out has been the round where we've had a bit of internet difficulties. So that's worked out quite nicely.
Oh, true. Yeah. I thought you were saying it was my fault.
Oh no, it's not your fault. It's
Apparently, Jack was the one freezing, according to Annabelle.
yeah, I was the one.
Question number 9. This is going to be the answer to question number 8, plus a letter jumbled up. It will be a 9-letter word. Also meaning being involved when not wanted. What type of hot melted rock flows into layers?
Hang on a second.
Hello.
That's my thing.
No, it's not. This is what being involved when not wanted.
No, it's got the word rock in it. Therefore,
you do geography, not geology.
Same thing.
Also
Just two sides of the
meaning
same coin.
being involved when not wanted. What type of hot melted rock flows into layers? We didn't actually go back through the room round.
That's okay. I
think it's fine.
It's all good.
Let us know if something's going bad with the form in the YouTube live chat. Hopefully it's not.
I'm taking no news as good news.
I think you can go back and look at previous rounds, but once you submit at the end, you can't go back. You can't edit it again.
Yeah, sounds about right.
You'll also have seen that on the first slide, there's an opportunity to put your team name and also what if you win the team name round, what you'd like the specialist round to be. So have a think about that. It'll be a good time. Question number 10. This will be a 10-letter word, which is the answer to question number 9. Add a letter with the letters jumbled up. There we go. What is missing from this logo? What is missing from this logo?
Difficult.
What could it be?
What is this? I mean, it's brilliant. I love the question. Don't get me wrong. It's very topical.
You know, maybe some of the people viewing, maybe you at home have just started here at Hillbead, and this might be appropriate for you. I don't know. Also, I must say, Charlotte, what a masterful choice of that Aharoni font. It's a bit funny with the It's always a bit funny with the punctuation. I'm not really a baddie man myself, but you know.
So now we praised. What are you talking about?
We're talking about the font.
We've praised the background. We've praised the font. We haven't praised the content, so I'm going to praise the content now, Charlotte. The actual content as well is also great.
I'm going to say no, I'm not. It's a good time. We'll run through those again quickly. Remember, it's going from 1 letter to 10 letters, and it's always carrying over. What is the most common letter at the start of words? Question number 1. Question number 2, what is if in Spanish? Question number 3, what's the male equivalent of a dame? What verb describes the action in bread or dough when it comes bigger due to yeast? Question number 5, what is a mixture of organic compounds which was recently involved in an arty TikTok trend? Common keyboard button is also named for a loose page or a loose section in a magazine. The plural form of a noun meaning an entity consisting of 3 parts. Remember after the plural form for that one. What is the medical name for the inflammation of a nerve? Question number 9. Being involved where not wanted. Jack said he knows about that or something. What type of hot melted rock flows into layers? And question number 10. What is missing from this logo?
Interesting. Wow. What's the next round, Hugo?
What's the next round? It's the round you've all been waiting for.
Yes.
Well, maybe. I don't know. We don't necessarily endorse the creator.
I might say a few words at the start of this round.
Okay. It's the specialist round. Oh, Jack, you can explain how it was. You wrote this.
Yeah. So it is the Harry Potter round. I wrote it, so hopefully you enjoy. I just want to say that we don't necessarily endorse. We try and keep it apolitical here on the Vern Quiz, but don't want to necessarily endorse some of the views held by certain people involved with this franchise. However, the universe.
Is it because Rupert Grint sold ice creams or something?
It was Rupert Grint's issues with the ice cream van. I didn't want to say it, but I hope you just enjoy it for the Harry Potter nostalgia.
We like to separate the art from the artist. Have a nice fun time.
Let's go. Question number 1.
Question number 1.
What
I'm going
was
to
the
say, Jack,
first?
this is your formatting's doing. That's why the text is so small and why people might not be able to see it.
Yes, signature move. What was the first line of the Dursleys' address? Harry lived there full time for most of the first 10 years of his life. So, what was the first line of the Dursleys' address? Harry lived there lived there full time for most of the first 10 years of his life. That's incredibly wordy from me.
So
Um,
we're after a number and a street name.
yeah, a number and a street name, please. I mean, if you want to, you can put the town too, but we don't need it.
We don't want it either.
I don't know if we don't want it. We just
Chipping
don't.
Sodbury, I believe.
Wasn't it Red Roof?
No, that's where I'm from.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Wasn't it Hammersmith Heath?
Probably.
I know it's called Hampstead Heath. Don't worry about it. Lincoln's I don't know. I'm so sorry about me, honestly.
Question number 2.
I'm just back in my natural habitat.
In book 2, whose death day party do Ron, Harry, and Hermione attend in one of the larger Hogwarts dungeons? Not a small one, a nice big one. In book
Think of
2,
that extra level of detail, Jack.
in book 2, whose death day party do Harry, Ron, and Hermione attend in one of the larger Hogwarts dungeons? I really like this little bit of artwork, so I thought I'd include it.
That's lovely.
It's really lovely, isn't it?
J.K. Rowling did that herself, right?
I think so. I don't know. I wouldn't want to necessarily.
You were not to mention her. Also, I think the person who picked this round, whoever it was, well done if you picked it, I guess, specified the books, I think.
That's fine.
Because I think you've done all the books anyway.
I think I do. I tend to go for books. I tend to go for books.
Question number 3.
Who did the Gryffindor team beat to win the Quidditch Cup in Harry's 3rd year? Who did the Gryffindor team beat to win the Quidditch Cup in Harry's 3rd year? Do you like the high definition picture that I've chosen for this one?
Yeah, well, do you think that must have been taken with someone with a nice camera at Hogwarts?
I know, really fast shutter speed as well, because obviously the Snitch's wings are moving so fast.
Wow.
I know.
I'm gonna say a little bit of help. It is a Hogwarts house.
Oh, I mean, yeah, shouldn't that be a given?
Just in case you didn't know.
I've read these books.
I have read them, but a long time ago, you know.
No, yeah, that's fair. Question number 4.
Question number 4.
Who did Harry attend the Yule Ball with in his 4th year? Who did Harry attend the Yule Ball with in his 4th year? Do you like what I've done, by the way? Question 1 was about book 1. Question 2 is about book 2. 3 about 3. 4 about 4.
I see why this might fall down.
You'll see what happens, I guess.
Question number 5.
Question number 5.
This
again,
is
a little slightly unnecessarily wordy. It's from the book as well. I just chose a picture from the film. Spearheaded by Dolores Umbridge, what was the name of the Ministry of Magic affiliated student group that sought to put a stop to Dumbledore's army in Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix? Spearheaded by Dolores Umbridge, what was the name of the Ministry of Magic affiliated student group that sought to put a stop to Dumbledore's army in Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix?
And you can see me and Jack there on the left of the image.
No, I don't know about you, but I'm there. I'm to the right of top right of Umbridge's head.
Yeah, true. And I'm the woman in the middle wearing the pink.
Oh, nice, yeah.
Question number 6. It's a good time. This is when the book started to get a bit real.
That extra in the top right, I've never seen them before in my life. No. In question number 6, in Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, Ron is accidentally on the receiving end of a love potion meant for Harry. Who had the obsessive crush on Harry, which led to the potion being deployed? In Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, Ron is accidentally on the receiving end of a love potion meant for Harry. Who had the obsessive crush on Harry, which led to the potion being deployed?
Oh, this is a little bit hard. If you don't know your Harry Potter, this might be very hard.
Well, I wanted to have a mix of questions in people that this is kind of like entry-level Harry Potter trivia and slightly more obscure Harry Potter trivia.
About Jack. Where is the entry-level Harry Potter trivia?
I mean, but also it's a specialist round, so you're not going to make it a bit specialist.
It's a specialist round. What's question number 7?
Question number 7. Yeah, I'll give you some of these are quite obscure. Which British forest was the site of a camp for the trio whilst they were searching for Horcruxes in Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows? It's also where the locket Horcrux was destroyed. You're not sure.
Jack, tell us about what the specialist round is all about.
So the specialist round is a round chosen by one of your won a team out there. So whoever gets the best team name in our quiz, we decide who the best team name is. They get to pick a specialist round to feature in next week's quiz, and it can be on any topic they want. And we'll write that for you in the week and deliver it to you for hopefully an easy 10 points next week. Also, fun fact about this place, apparently when I was doing the research for this quiz, Hagrid was also born here, or like near here.
I guess.
So there you go. I think that might have been in the expanded universe. I don't think they mentioned that in the books.
Question number 8.
Question number 8. Which 6 people took Polyjuice Potion to join Harry as the 7 Potters in the final book? And I've said half a point for 5, 1 for all 6.
We don't normally do half points, but we're making an exception here.
I just felt like it because there's a lot of people to name for 1 point. So I thought half a point.
That's good. That's a good shout, but it's a pretty strict line.
Yeah. So hopefully that picture isn't too much of a giveaway. I hope it's not a giveaway anyway. What do you think, Hugo? Would this give it away for you?
I can sort of tell who everyone is there.
Yeah,
it's not just Harry Potter. I don't think it's Harry Potter, just lots of time is the answer.
Question number 9?
Question number 9.
Which spell is used in the Harry Potter universe to wipe a person's memory? And we're looking for what someone says to cast it. Because otherwise you could just be like, I don't know, whatever, a memory charm. But we want the actual word that someone says to cast it.
Say that. This is based on the 9th book, I guess.
Yeah, this is on the 9th book.
Jack, what do you think of this picture of me and Hagrid? When I was 14.
When did you meet?
It was me and Hagrid when I was 14.
Where did you meet him?
Near an English forest.
Oh, no way. Maybe he was going back to visit the family.
I guess.
Visit the folks.
Question number 10.
Question number 10.
As always,
a special question here. So, Harry Potter's father, James, tragically died to save his son as an infant. James Potter was played in the films by British actor Adrian Rawlins in all the films.
Isn't that your surname?
Sorry? Yeah, I know.
Your surname?
It is.
Yeah.
Rawlins was known on occasion to teach drama at Hertwood House, where he scouted famous actress Emily Blunt. Blunt stars alongside Ewan McGregor and Amir Wakid in 2011 film Salmon Fishing in the Yemen. Lomi salmon is a side dish often served, at which traditional Hawaiian party or feast that is usually accompanied by entertainment. I'm not going to read it again. You get the drift.
Just read the last bit again.
Sorry?
Should read the last sentence again, I guess.
What? Read it out again?
The last sentence, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Lomi salmon is a side dish often served at which traditional Hawaiian party or feast that is usually accompanied by entertainment. So, for those of you who haven't done one of these quizzes before, for the last question of the specialist round,
no, we don't acknowledge that.
Okay, no, we won't acknowledge it. But
don't worry about it. But this is fresh for everyone.
You'll know the answer to this question.
Should we just get back through them?
Yeah, I was quickly say about question number 10 for this one that it might be one that you haven't seen. Whoa. It might be something you haven't seen before. So don't think of it as being one that you might have already seen, because it's not.
I was trying to make the answer N-dubs, but...
Yeah, it didn't fit, did it?
Didn't look like it. So, the first line of the Dursley's address. Whose death day party Harry, Ron and Hermione attend? The team that Gryffindor beat in the 3rd year. Who Harry attends the Yule Ball with, the Ministry of Magic affiliated student group, the person who had an obsessive crush on Harry, a British forest somewhere, the 6 people who took the Polyjuice Potion, and the spell that causes wiping memory, and the traditional Hawaiian party.
I've got to say, Hugo, that I think Filch has all the best lines in the films. He has some absolute one-liners. As we're reminded of in the comments by a friend of the show, Beth, oh dear, we are in trouble. It's one of the most immortal lines in the film. And students in the corridors or students out of bed. Oh, the list goes on.
Vern is a physical friend. Here you go. Yeah, thanks, everyone. So now it's time for our final round. This is, of course, the wipeout round. That means we're going to give you 10 hard-ish, at least, general knowledge questions, and you can fill them out. You fill them out in your form, bit.ly/bbq question sheet. And if you are not confident, that I wouldn't put down your answer, because if you get just one question wrong, that's 0 for the entire round. You're very welcome to leave it blank. That's fine. You won't get penalised. And if you get a question right, if you get a question right and put it down, that's 1 point. That's great. But if you get one question wrong in the entire round and you've written it down, that's 0. That's a big fat 0 for the entire wipeout round. Tough stuff.
Oh, what is this?
Okay, so that's how the wipeouts work. So question number 1 of the wipeout. A Sino-British relationship would be a relationship between the United Kingdom and what country? A Sino-British relationship would be a relationship between the United Kingdom and what country?
What is this, Hugo? We've definitely already done
this
before.
is the classic film Hoodwinked 2.
I've definitely done Hoodwinked 2.
Of course, is spelled T-O-O.
We've done Hoodwinked 2 before. I'm more than happy to go back over it again.
We've done Hoodwinked before. I don't think we've done Hoodwinked 2.
We definitely have, because its animation is like it was made in some kind of like computer science class.
No, we've done. I'm pretty sure we've done Hoodwinked. I don't think we've done Hoodwinked 2.
We've Hood versus Evil. I mean, maybe I just read about it in my own time.
I think you might have done. No, we haven't done this one before. We quite often in the Wipeout have as the background an obscure animated film that's a little bit difficult to look at. Question number 2. Which actor played Dr. Hannibal Lecter in the 1991 film The Silence of the Lambs, for which he won an Academy Award for Best Actor in a Leading Role? Which actor played Dr. Hannibal Lecter in the 1991 film The Silence of the Lambs, for which he won an Academy Award for Best Actor in a Leading Role? This round brought to us by Lawrence, who's also one of our markers for this evening. Thank you very much, Lawrence. What a blind of a round.
Oh, it's great. I do remember it because some of the reviews for it are just absolutely incredible. I think so. What some people have said about it is Hoodwinked 2, Hood versus Evil, is memorable for being one of the most obnoxious animated movies of recent years. If ever there was a movie that should have gone straight to video, or better yet, never have been made, this is it.
So naturally, we like to give it the light of day. You know, I'm sure it's got redeeming qualities. Question number 3. It also says Q3 in the corner. That's fun. Who has won more series of the Ashes? I.e., which nation has won the most series of the Ashes? There's her eyes. Hood, red.
Awful. The animation is very different from the first one, to be fair.
It's still done as like a mockumentary, isn't it?
Yeah. Also, where I don't know. I just don't. The first Hoodwinked gives me physical pain.
I'm sure it sticks exactly to what the Brothers Grimm wrote.
No, it really doesn't.
Or whoever it was. Or Hans Christian.
I'll tell you what I want to play though. Apparently, there's a video game of the Hoodwinked 2, an adventure game called Red's Escape, which includes.
Is it on like the Nintendo DS or something?
No, it was made for iPhone and iPad.
Good. Okay, question number 4. What is the name of the album, the cover of which features a nurse pulling on a blue glove wearing a badge featuring the artist's name? This is very hard. And for some reason, this is the second time Lawrence has included it in a quiz question. But you know,
that's okay. Thank you, Lawrence.
It's a good time. What is the name of the album, the cover of which features a nurse pulling on a blue glove wearing a badge featuring the artist's name?
Hugo, can I read you?
Roughly the name of the album.
Can I read you the 2-line summary of the video game?
Yes, please.
So along the way, various enemies and obstacles attempt to derail Red, from gun-toting piggies and sharp spikes to a maniacal witch. Chasing Red all the while is Gretel, a lederhosen-clad, pastry-fueled behemoth who wants nothing more than to crush the life out of her. Beautifully
Can't we all relate?
Beautifully written.
Question number 5. The Ming Dynasty was the ruling dynasty of China until which century? The Ming Dynasty was the ruling dynasty of China until which century? So we want the century that it came to an end.
The budget for the film was $30 million. That's insane.
And how much did it make at box office?
16 million. So it didn't really make much money. In fact, it lost 14 million.
Well, we've all done that.
Not ideal. So, oh no, I don't want to read that actually.
Yeah, it's good. Okay, question number 6. What is the capital of Azerbaijan? A classic quiz question there.
It is a classic, isn't it?
What is the capital of Azerbaijan?
Wait. Oh, that's not good. They're in a lawsuit as well, quite a sticky lawsuit with loads of people for delaying the film's release.
Suing them because they had to watch it.
Yeah, I think so. I think it was just such an offense for the eyes. Some people liked it though. It may add 3D to the original, but Hoodwink 2 is missing the first. Oh no, actually, never mind. That's not actually liking it. Yeah, it's just an awful film. There you go. It's an awful film. Question number 7.
Question number 7. Yuri Gagarin became the first person in space in what year? Yuri Gagarin became the first person in space in what year? And I know that we're all in space, whatever. We're all in the world. But what we want is the first person to actually go into space. Get on a tiny little rocket ship, a little spaceship, little UFO, whatever you call it, and fly up into the sky, past all the little clouds and the little satellites or whatever. I guess there maybe weren't very many satellites then.
That's quite an existential question, actually, Hugo. What is space? Are we? Where does space begin?
Space, the final frontier.
Film? Favorite film of all time, Hugo?
Is 2001 Space Odyssey my favorite film? Is that what it's from?
Yeah,
probably.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
No, my favorite film of all time is
Hoodwink 2.
Yes. Hood and Evil. Hood versus Evil, whatever it's called.
Hoodwink 2, Hood versus Evil. Awful. Question number 8.
Question number 8. Aristotle was the student of which Greek philosopher? Aristotle was the student of which Greek philosopher? You may be thinking, pretty sure Mrs. Clark taught him art in year 6. We want the most famous philosopher that he's the student of.
Oh. Pull yourself together, man, as well. Another classic Argus Filch line. Sorry, Argus Filch is still in my brain. He's just such an amazing man.
A damp squid.
Do you know how long Argus Filch has been a caretaker of Hogwarts for?
As of today?
Yeah.
No, I don't. Question number 9. Phycology is the study of what? Phycology is the study of what?
52 years.
That's a long time.
Apparently, he first joined as a caretaker in 1968.
He might not be alive anymore, Jack.
Oh, I'm sure he is. Hang on.
What's his classic line? Randall, back again already? I think that's what he says. Oh no, what does he say? And the lady wears big undies. If you'd like to tell me the 2 films they are from, you can private message that to me and I'll be very impressed. It's not that niche, but
I wouldn't have got the first one until recently. I'm so glad that I do because it's an amazing film.
Randall. Question number 10. Name 2 of the 5 largest moons of Jupiter. The Galilean moons, if you will, probably. Name 2 of the 5 largest moons of Jupiter.
Hugo, do you think that Mrs. Norris deserves all the hate that she gets?
Yeah.
Why?
And do you know who's worse? Fang.
What? Sorry, what? You can't hate on Fang.
Question number 1. A standard British relationship would be a relationship between the United Kingdom and what country? Question number 2. The actor who played Dr. Hannibal Lecter in the 1991 film Silence of the Lambs. When you're done, send it off. When you're done, send it off as soon as possible. And our markers, Kieran and Lawrence, will get to that because we might need all all the time we can get. Reminder on this round: if you get one wrong, you might want to delete it because you might get 0 points. Actually, played Dr. Hannibal Lecter. The country who's won the most series of the Ashes. The name of the album cover, which features the nurse putting on a blue glove. We want the album name. Yeah. Ming Dynasty came to an end in which century? The capital of Azerbaijan. Yuri Gagarin became the first person in space in what year? Aristotle was a student of which Greek philosopher? Psychology is a study of what? And name 2 of the 5 largest moons of Jupiter.
Well.
It's time for the answers. So submit your marking, and our markers will get to that.
Please work.
We're hoping it works. If it doesn't work, hopefully you might have written your answers down somewhere, and you might be able to give us.
It will work.
There's no cash
Google
prize
Forms.
this week, so it's low stakes.
Google Forms is very reliable. I'm sure we'll be fine. I'm sure we will be just fine. So just submit your submit your answers, and we'll get them marked and sorted while we go through these answers. But it's quite important that you send your answers off before we go through the answers. Otherwise, you could change your answer. Doesn't mean to do that. You know what I'm saying, Hugo?
Yes.
What's the lowdown on the ground?
I haven't heard anything yet, but I think it's okay.
Good stuff. I might just have a little pop in as well. Have a little gander at what's going down.
Oh, that's right. We have backdoor access to the Google Form.
That's all right. It's very exciting.
Jack, the plant?
Yes, please. I didn't know you had a plant.
Yeah, here it is.
Oh, yes. Charlotte did mention, actually, a cyclamen.
No, I don't like to be so prescriptivist with plant names.
Well, what have you called it?
Clive.
I got a peace lily from Charlotte for my birthday, which
What'd you call it?
I'm a huge fan of. I haven't called it a name yet, but it's having a great time.
I like the suggestion of Kieran, by the way. The question number 10 of the wipeout is, as always, what's the wipeout? Right. So now, I think hopefully you've sent it off by now. If you haven't sent it off already, please send it off now. Any beyond now don't count, unless you send it off like right now.
Yeah.
5 more seconds.
Wait. Let's count down from 10. All right.
10.
Yes.
Okay, let's count down from 10 together. Ready, Jack?
Okay. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1.
Go.
All right. We're given enough time now.
You should have your scores in now. Your scores on the doors. So the first round, of course, was our links round. So this was me. So the links round, we've got Zelda in the background there. Lovely.
Okay.
So the first answer.
Wait.
No, I'm doing it. Oh, you're doing it. Sorry, I got confused. You're doing it.
Jeez, we rehearsed this.
We did actually, and I got it wrong. Sorry.
Question number 1. The answer to this question is, of course, Matilda, famous empress of England. Matilda.
You might already have an idea what the link is.
Potentially, who knows? Question number 2. The common name is sponges.
Or just sponge is fine.
Porifera was sponges. Question number 3 was, of course, the football factory. That was Danny Dyer. The English actor was Danny Dyer. Tommy Johnson classic. Question number 4. That is honey. Oh, delicious.
Friend of the show,
absolutely
honey.
Delicious. My aunt makes mead sometimes, and it's absolutely delicious.
My aunt makes mead is what you meant to sing when you're tuning the ukulele. My aunt makes mead.
Nice.
Question number 5.
Bruno. It was offensive to the Ukrainian film board.
And I'm sure it was offensive to a lot more people.
Probably. Question number 6. STV.
Of course, standing for single transferable vote.
Question number 7. Looking lovely. Question number 7. That is Willie Caballero. Is it Caballero?
Caballero. What a man.
What's the dialect in Argentina? Would it be Caballero or Caballero?
It might be like Caballero, maybe.
Oh, of course it is. Question number 8.
Ermengarde is, of course, The
Is
girlfriend.
friend.
Oh,
Oh, that's really annoying. Mr. Bean. Of course it's Mr. Bean. What? It could be no one else. Question number 9.
question number 9.
That is, of course, Augustus.
Or you
member
might
of
have
the
put
Second
Caesar
Triumvirate.
Augustus, that's fine too. Emperor Augustus, whatever. As long as you've got Augustus there.
And question number 10.
The link.
The
Do
link
you know the link,
is-
Jack?
I have no idea. Oh, I did actually kind of get that, yeah.
They're all Dahl characters. So we, of course, have got Matilda from the book Matilda. Sponge is one of the aunts from James and the Giant Peach. Kira did briefly beforehand. Danny from Danny Champion of the World. Honey, Miss Honey from Matilda. Bruno is from something. Do you know, Jack? Hang
Bruno?
on. Yeah.
Bruno's a bear, isn't it?
Bruno, I'll
Hang
be
on,
able to
I'm
tell
gonna
you
say
very
Madagascar 3.
shortly.
I think Bruno's a
Oh,
bear in
he's
Madagascar
the other
3.
boy. He's from Witches. He's a boy from the Witches.
I think Bruno's a bear from Madagascar 3, Europe's Most Wanted.
Okay, that's enough now. STV, Mike TV. That's generally what we're going for. STV and Mike TV. That's why I said not to. Obviously, this is Caballero Wonka, Mr. Bean, Bogus Bunsen Bean. You know, the farmer, Augustus Gloop. All Roald Dahl characters. There we go. There are the answers. The rooms. This is me reading out now. Sorry to read out those, Jack. This is, of course, this is Brie Larson. It is Brie Larson. Tommy Wiseau was in The Room, but in Room was Brie Larson. I always get a bit confused between Alicia Vikander and Brie Larson. So that's why I put them both as options. Question number 2. You can always find Jonah Louis in the kitchen at parties. You can always find him in the kitchen at parties. Kitchen. Room with a View was, of course, by E.M. Forster. E.M. Forster. The following, the one not in the standard Cluedo board. Jack, what would you say?
I don't know what I'd say. I have no idea. Tell me.
The answer, shockingly, is drawing room. There's no drawing room. There's a lounge, but there's not a drawing room.
Absolute way.
You can tell you're not paying attention.
Sorry, I'm going through. I'm going through the people's answer sheets.
Oh, nice. How are people doing? You're not meant to know. There was the drawing room was the one that wasn't there. A valance you'd find in a bedroom. It's like a sheet that goes over the bottom of your bed or something, I guess. Valance. This is, of course, everyone's favorite sitcom about a group of friends. It's an absolute classic. It's a cult classic. Everyone loves it. You know, it's got a cracking theme tune everyone sings along to. It's got you know, some lovable characters. It's The Big Bang Theory. The whole universe is a hot dance.
Well, I would never have got that. I'd absolutely never have got that.
The Big Bang Theory there. We've got Penny's apartment and the boys living in the other one. Oily Tim Tor is utility room. It's anagram of utility room. Question number 7, To Kill a Mockingbird. The room is attic, is what we're going for. Attic. So the answer is Atticus Finch. Atticus Finch. If there's another you can think of which has a name of the room in the name of To Kill a Mockingbird, I haven't read it. Do let me know. Of course, the legendary conjured animal with room backwards. Room backwards is Moore, so it can only be the Beast of Bodmin Moor.
Beast of Bodmin Moor. Hugo, you've seen that, haven't you? That was what you saw last summer.
I will feel to slow down. I'll shoot not in, but it's too late. Hugo. It's too late. Sorry, Will. So hiya.
You saw this, didn't you, last summer?
Yes, I saw it at Bodmin Parkway. The Beast of Bodmin Parkway is actually a different animal, different big cat. It's a slightly smaller cat. Question number 10. The Buckingham Palace. The answer was 800 because we asked for the nearest 100, but it's got 775 rooms in Buckingham Palace, according to Royal.
Ridiculous amount of rooms. That's too many rooms for one person.
I mean, there's more than one person that live there.
I don't believe that.
I think they haven't got enough rooms.
No.
What would you do that many rooms? I struggle to fill up just one room.
With 800, I have no idea what you do. I agree. I'm sure I'd find a way.
I wonder if they got it with like furnished or not.
No, it's too expensive, probably.
Like a student's flat.
Round number 3.
Yes, true. Anagraph a bet. Thank you, Charlotte, once again.
Round number 3.
Most
Question
common
number 1.
letter at the start of words. I don't know if this is all words or most common words. I'm sorry. But the answer is S.
Hugo.
S is what we're after.
Hugo. The answer is S. Question number
I'm so
2.
used to reading out the answers. I'm sorry.
Question number 2.
Question number 2
is
we don't care if we're wrong. We're right.
Absolutely. There's no other option apart from ours. Question number 2 is C. S-I. So if you
Without
put that
an
down,
accent.
well done. Question number 3. The answer is, of course, Sir. S-I-R. So you can see the pattern here. Question number 4. The answer is, of course, rise. So the verb
The answer to that one is rise.
Why would you say that as well? What's the point? The verb that describes the action in which bread or dough becomes bigger is, of course, rise. Question number 5.
Question 5.
The mixture of organic compounds is resin.
Resin challenge or something.
Question number 6. The keyboard button is insert. Insert. Question number 7. The plural form is triunes.
Triunes. Yeah.
Never heard of that word in my life.
It's not usually said in plural because generally you don't talk about two trinities. But there weren't many things that fit in the thing.
That is slightly absurd, but yeah, fair. Question number 8. That is, of course, neuritis. Not of course. I mean, you might know it. Neuritis.
Neuritis. Yeah, not too bad. Thanks.
Nice. Very nice.
Thank you.
Question number 9. That is intrusive. So being involved where not wanted. And yeah, nice. Intrusive features. Yeah, I know that one. That's a geography thing. We've done that in geography. And question number 10 is, of course, Durham University. So
I like how I've put the answer really neatly in the place where it needs to be.
I really like that. That's very not annoying at all. If you didn't get that, I'm quite disappointed, not gonna lie. Next round.
Time for a Harry Potter round. This, of course, is 4 Privé Drive. 4 Privé Drive. Question number 2. The answer is Nearly Headless Nick.
Hang on. Or Nicholas de Mimsy Porpington.
Or Nicholas de Mimsy Porpington. Do you know? No. Do I say about? No, I don't. It's a good time. It was about a posh person I met who
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
No, not on this. Not on my watch. Question number 3. Who did the Gryffindor team beat? It was, of course, Slytherin. Slytherin there. The Harry attended the Yule Ball with Parvati Patil. Parvati Patil. Classic. The name was, of course, the Inquisitorial Squad. The Inquisitorial Squad. There we go. It was Romilda Vane. Romilda Vane had an obsessive crush on Harry Potter. It was, of course, the Forest of Dean. The Forest of Dean.
Hagrid was born there.
Hagrid was born there, was he?
Apparently, according to the extended universe trivia.
Who would have thought? This is, of course, Ron, Hermione, Fred, Jorge, Fleur, and Mundungus Fletcher.
Why has he got a surname and the rest of them don't?
I feel like when no one's on first name terms with Mundungus Fletcher, are they? No one's like, all right, Mundungus.
Don't they call him Doug?
It's one of those people. Like Jack Rawdon. You always say Jack Rawdon, you never just say Jack, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
Hermione 1, I guess. Hermione. The spell, of course, is obliviate. It could conceivably be obliviate, I guess, as they're all a bit Latin sounding.
No, I don't think so.
And question number 10, of course, is a luau. As always.
I love a luau.
Sorry?
Love a luau. Love a luau.
Oh, don't you miss the days? Honestly, here at Hillbead, we used to have luau's about every week, but obviously we can't because of the current restrictions. We just,
the annual Hillbead luau. All I'm saying is keep an eye out. Don't speak too soon. You'll see what's happening in the coming months. You never know what you might find on the calendar.
Can we start doing luau's? I feel that is cultural appropriation. That is.
I was going to say, I don't know.
Yeah, that is unequivocally a bit dodgy. Okay, so Jack.
Round number 5. This is the wipeout round. Let's have a look and see what the answers are. Question number one
I'm sorry
is
it's so
China.
chaotic.
Question number one is China. So the Sino part of it refers to China. Question number two. The actor who played that person was Anthony Hopkins. So if you're a fan of that film, hopefully you'll have got that one right. Question number three. Who has won more? It is, of course, Australia. One more than England. Very close.
Australia won
How if you
33,
put
England
Australia,
won
you'd have got
32.
the point.
And there's been like 8 draws or something.
Very close. Question number four. The name of the album cover is Enema of the State.
Enema.
If you've got that one right, very well done.
From Blink 182.
Yeah, classic band. Question number five. The Ming dynasty was the ruling dynasty of China until the 17th century, 1644. So hopefully you history buffs with a specialism of Chinese history will have got that one right. Question number six.
It's a reminder, it's a wipeout, so you'll get no points if even one of these questions is right.
Yeah, no question.
Capital
Question number six.
Azerbaijan.
The capital of Azerbaijan is Baku. Baku is the capital of Azerbaijan.
Hi, I'm here. Baku in the studio.
Question number seven. I'm not even going to acknowledge that one. Question number seven. Okay. Yuri Gagarin was the first person in space in 1961. So that was before the Beatles, 1961. Question number eight. Aristotle was a student of Plato. Question number nine. Phycology is the study of algae. If you get that one right, very well done. And finally, question number 10, final question of the quiz this week. Hope you got it right. It is, of course, name 2 of the 5 largest moons. The 5 largest moons are...
Any 2 of?
Amalthea, Io, Europa, Ganymede, or Callisto. If you got any of those 5, well done. Although any 2 of those 5, well done. If not, you wiped out. If you got something wrong.
Sad times.
Okay.
Well, that was the quiz. I don't know how long. I don't know how you're getting on. Kieran Lawrence, do send me messages to how you're getting along with the quiz. But in the meantime, we'll have the results shortly. Don't look. I hope no one saw that. Oh.
What was that?
Oh, I don't know. That's something to come. In the meantime, let's stop screen sharing. Let's just look at the 2 of us. What a lovely time.
Hello. Hi, everyone. How's it going?
So Jack, I thought
having a great time.
We don't know how much time we need, but we're going to have a classic game of Are You Smarter Than a Social Sec? So this is the part of the show.
way.
Are you smarter than a social sec? So this is where I ask Jack, the social sec, 5 questions, and you play along at home, see how well you get on, and if you get more questions right than Jack, then you are officially smarter than a social sec. Are you ready, Jack?
Very much stress me out every week, but it's fine.
This, I think you'll do quite well at, is your special subject. This is about books of the Bible. Books of the Bible.
Oh, brilliant news. Famously, something that I know loads about.
Exactly. Your specialist topic, I would say, it's not actually a specialist topic.
Oh, no. Okay.
Okay, so question number 1. Jack, name 3 of the books of the Pentateuch.
The what?
The Pentateuch.
Is it New Testament or Old Testament?
I'm not going to tell you that, Jack. Sorry, that's not how this game
works.
works.
That's really annoying. It could be anything. Let's go with John, Paul, and Matthew.
You're saying John, Paul,
and Ringo.
Okay, so that was okay. So question number 2. You should do better with this one. What word follows minor and major in the traditional groupings of the Bible books? So it's minor something and major something are 2 of the groups that you traditionally group the Bible books into.
Apostles?
You're saying, is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Apostles. Interesting. Okay. Question number 3. Can he get all of them right? I'm going to tell you now. No. Okay. This is a multiple choice, Jack.
Oh yes.
Which of these four is not a book of the Bible? Okay.
Okay.
Habakkuk, Hezekiah,
Hmm.
Joel, and 3 John. Habakkuk, Hezekiah, Joel, and 3 John.
I'm not a massive fan of you right now, Hugo. I'm tempted to say 3 John.
Is that your answer?
Yeah,
Okay, 3 John.
because the other ones sound like Old Testament books.
Okay. Question number 4. Name a book of the Bible named after a woman. There's only 2.
Ruth.
Straight in there with Ruth.
That's a classic trivia one.
Okay. And question number 5. What is the first book of the New Testament?
Revelations?
The first book of the New Testament. Are you saying Revelations?
No, I'm not. Give me a second. Give me 2 seconds.
Uh-huh.
Oh. What happened? Oh, that's fine. Sorry. I'm gonna go with Revelations. Because I have no idea.
You can say Revelations, okay. I'm going to tell you, Jack, I'm going to do like mastermind rules that I'll tell you how many you got right, and you can change your answers if you want.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you,
didn't I?
you've got 1 right.
Yeah.
Would you like to change any of your
That's
answers?
fine. No, I didn't any of that. Wait, I'll change Revelations. I can maybe give that one a stab. Is it an apostle book? Is that the first one of the New Testament? No, fuck, it's probably not. I assume this is becoming a theology lesson. Is the first book of the New Testament? I assume it starts with Jesus' birth, or does it start with Jesus's? Does it start with Jesus' death?
Oh, you think they like do a flash forward?
No, hang on. It probably starts with his birth, doesn't it? Okay, I'm gonna say that it's. I feel like I should probably will know this. It feels like it's probably quite a significant book. How about? No, I'm not going to say that. Not
you can stick with your answers.
No, I'll go with Nativity.
You're going to go with Nativity. Okay, there we go. Jack is widely acclaimed in the house as someone who knows quite a lot about. He's quite knowledgeable. He's got a lot of general knowledge to him. You wouldn't know it.
It's very much not my strong suit.
Okay, so
yeah, great news. Go on, give me the answers, Hugo.
The answers. I asked you the first 3, the books of the Pentateuch. You said John, Paul, and Matthew. The books of the Pentateuch are, of course, Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy. So I'm afraid that's no points on that round.
I felt like it was either the first 5. I thought it was either the first 5 or some apostle ones, and I was wrong. It was the first 5 books of the Old Testament.
At times. The minor and major. You said minor and major apostles. It was minor and major prophets. Of the list, Habakkuk, Hezekiah,
I feel like I was on the right lines though.
And 3 John. 3 John is real. The one that isn't real is Hezekiah. It's not a book of the Bible. It is, however, a king mentioned in the Bible.
That's awful.
That's okay.
Yeah, fair.
The women in the Bible are Ruth and Esther. So you got that. You got 1 point. And the first book of the New Testament is not Nativity. It is Matthew.
Oh, I said that one earlier.
I don't know why you insisted that it doesn't start with the Gospels. That's okay. Sorry, you've done very well. I don't want to. You don't want to have a stupid knowledge here. Jack got 1 point. So if you at home got more than 1 point, then you are smarter than a set of sec. Anyway, back to your.
If you know anything about the Bible at all, you probably did better than me there.
back to your usual proceedings. We have got the information in. Thank you very much to Lawrence and Kieran. Without any further ado, let's start with the team name winners. The team name winners were a very strong team name, BBC Children in Bede. BBC Children in Bede. And they have picked as their specialist subject.
Oh, that's good. That's very good.
And as their special subject, they have picked Marlish water. So next week we're going to have a round on Marlish water. What great time that will be. A fan favourite of the Hill Bede, it seems.
I can't believe it.
Should we do a little speed test? I think you might be a little bit behind.
Okay.
Okay,
Go
1,
for
2, 3, go.
Go.
Okay, it could be worse. Okay, and the winners.
I can't believe them.
We've got a special round of Marlish water coming up. But the winners are
Yeah.
the classic team, Gagarin to get back into the Vern. I don't know how many points they got, but it does happen to be the team name that did include the scorers. But I'm sure they didn't cheat. They're very upstanding citizens. And their prize is this. I went earlier on to see our dear president, highest approval rating of a president. Oh, did you actually hear about the approval ratings that came in for all the exec members, Jack? Everyone got 100%. Cheadle got 110%, and I'm afraid, Jack, you got 34%.
I'm having some technical issues, Hugo.
That's okay. I'll just say, very well done to Gagarin to get back into the Vern, and give you this prize from this special message from the president, Cheadle. Here it is.
Hi, hope you're all doing okay. Just like to say congratulations to the winner of tonight's inaugural Vern Bar Quiz.
And with a lovely little flourish and wink at the end. Don't look at that if you're not, if you're not the person in question, the winner. But here it is again.
Hi, hope you're all doing okay. Just like to say congratulations to the winner of tonight's inaugural Vern Bar Quiz.
There we go. That did take about 8 takes, just so you know. But looks like Jack's gone by accident. So I will say thank you very much for coming. Come back next week, possibly a little bit of an earlier time at 8. And we'll have a special round on Marlish water, and we'll also have a links round, a wipeout, all the usual good stuff. It'll be a great time. And so yeah, see ya. Thanks for coming. Hope you enjoyed. Do give us feedback on what you think about the new scoring system. We might iron out some kinks next time. And there have been complaints that the Bible books round wasn't part of the main quiz. If you want that, you can always request it as a specialist round. So thank you very much for watching. See you soon. That's it. Bye.